What impact has Brexit had on trading or the movement of these goods?
It's never easy. It's never easy for anyone, no matter how big or small they are. There is always challenges. Like I said, the little details when setting up your products or with anyone, or the people who are doing your work for you, they should be looking out for those little details. And if they look out for those little details, it does make it easier, but it doesn't also mean that it's always going to be correct.
Yeah.
There are challenges. There's always going to be challenges. Now, where people like ourselves who use a lot of EDI systems, there tends to be a lot less problems because you're all on EDI, electrical data interchange. But without that, people are doing it manually. They get the job done, and everyone starts manually at some point. We did, but when you can, I'd recommend automation of your EDI.
Yeah. So from a Brexit perspective, it's about our partners. Initially, we were able to partner with a company in the UK who could easily ship and distribute across Europe. Now, with those challenges around Brexit and compliance and everything, we're now starting to have to think about having specific providers for specific areas in Europe. So it's making the model a bit more complicated, but it's definitely something we've got to have.
I would say Brexit hasn't had an immediate impact that we're so clear about. However, we do work with many brands in the UK. So they ship goods directly into the US and worry about duties that direction. So yeah.
Well, before speak about these goods in specific, Brexit was a good luck for us, I would say, which is unfortunate for everybody because we started our daughter company for customs clearance just before the Brexit, and everybody thought that it's not going to happen. It happened, so it was a very good move for us, and it brought us a lot of customers who are in need for solutions for cross-boarding of their shipments between Europe and the UK. At the beginning, everybody was confused. Things happened in a way that many clients were just trying to shut down some operation in Europe or in UK because they don't have the solution. And then for us, it was a way to come in and then to give them again the hope that this can be solved easily. But Brexit is not a problem. It's like any customs clearance operation that is happening from any import or export to any place in the other world. So
Brexit, I won't lie to you, when it first happened, it had a big impact on our cross-border trade, especially to Ireland. But after about 2 to 3 months, that settled. Our Irish partners did a fantastic job working with customs in Dublin. So that's working fine now. But yeah, it did have a big impact on us.
Yeah, it's definitely slowed things down. It's had to make people think about what they're doing, whereas before it's a case of we could get a pallet out to France and it'd be there the same day sometimes. But yeah, absolutely, it's a case of it slowed things down. We've got to make sure all the processes are in place, and not just from the UK side of things, but in the EU, customs clearance at both sides of the channel.
I think the reality is it's built in a level of administration and an awareness that companies just simply didn't have the resources for. The one thing that I recognise in logistics, it's a really robust business that responds to requirements. So I think the industry themselves have really done themselves proud as far as finding new ways of working, building those responses to clients and actually responding to those needs. So it has caused some challenges, but certainly I can see all of our partners so far have overcome all of them.
Yeah, it's had a lot of influence for what we do, not necessarily for the bonded work that we do, but normal transit of goods is definitely affected by Brexit.
Yeah, Brexit has had a huge impact on the trade and movement of goods. Obviously, it's delayed a lot of goods movement, and actually facilitating the paperwork and ensuring everything is in place at the first instance is really important because it allows the goods to flow through customs without any sort of hiccups. So yeah.